Shalom, Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Just a quick lesson on the weather wars, right? Because this devil has got control over all of these situations, and you have to understand that, all right? So we're going to read Matthew 24:3. We've done this before, but as these things are going on and they're getting closer, if you understand what's going on, then you can better prepare, all right? So Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And he's about to tell you down here. And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Now, Yahushua answers, and here's what he's saying. And I'm speaking as a man when I say this, but after I read these things, okay, you'll understand what I'm saying. Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Okay? Why? Okay? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Now, have you ever heard of wag the dog? Right? Wag the dog is making you believe that there's a war, and there's not really a war. It's a distraction. Okay? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? Nation against nation, we have that. The kingdom against kingdom. Okay? These are manufactured things. Wars are manufactured things. Right? You got the elite that fund both sides. Here, you take this money, go buy some cannons, and buy these uniforms, and then they go and they do it with the other side. Then they make them fight over a piece of land. You're going to go in, you're going to destabilize the government, and then stage a coup. You're going to take over, and we're going to run it from the inside, right? And then we're going to have these ops fight on the other side. It's a contrived thing, okay? All right? And there shall be famines. What are they doing right now? They are killing chickens. How many chickens did they kill 2 days ago? All right? Here's the point. Why is there going to be a famine? Well, they shut down the supply chain. They shut down the farms, right? They're killing the buffalo. Esau had been doing this for a minute, right? How did they starve out Gad? They killed the buffalo. All right? How did Mussolini, who was over there? Not Mussolini. This guy in Russia. How did he starve out all those people? Pol Pot and all of that. These are measures. This is a war tact. Okay. This is about war. What is this about? This is clearly about war. Wars and rumors of war. Well, how do you win a war? Well, you shut down the food supply. Is that not being done right now? What about the food processing plants that are burning up? Is that a coincidence? Okay. You will eat the bugs. All right. No more meat. That goes into the MOTB and programmed currency. But this is being done. A famine isn't just jumping up on its own and suddenly there's no food in the breadbasket of the world. You understand? It's being created. Pestilences. CV. Okay? What happened in Wuhan, China? right? Well, in a little lab over there, are you watching Utopia? Watch the series Utopia, and you understand what this is, right? Well, then when they went to the little boy's home and he started hacking, and he told him what the code name we're looking for, and he broke down the code name, and oh well, that was these bastards, and they weaponized. You understand? They weaponized the virus and da 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 da. What is this? Here's the point: man-made, man-made, manufactured. HARP. Okay, HARP. Weather modification, weather control, weather machine. You get it? Who's doing this? Wars and rumors of war. Propaganda. Okay? Who's doing this? All right? And why? Okay? So these things can be done by man. Now, the Most High put the Spirit on him. That this is him saying that he's going to do these things. How does he do it? He does it through his sword Esau. But Esau's doing it. What do you mean earthquakes in diverse places? More so than ever before. Well, they made and developed weather control. Okay? Earthquake machine. Look it up. Simple. Today, 1 hour ago, Dabu 77, widespread damage after a powerful magnitude 6.4 earthquake hits California, Humboldt County, where they grow the weed. Something else is probably over there. This is warfare, right? Are they softening up this target? And then what else? The power went out. Damage. What does it say? Widespread damage to road and homes are reported. What else? The county is on alert. Be prepared for more earthquakes. Okay. Check gas and water lines for damages or leaks. Exercise caution. All right. So, I mean, the grid went down. They're not saying that. Dabu's not saying it, but let's play this. It's only 2 minutes.
This is Dabu 7. You were looking at an image out of Rio Del. This is just south of Ferndale in California, where a very powerful earthquake, magnitude 6.4, has struck the region, and they're saying that there is widespread damage. You can see people on social media tweeting out images of the damage to their homes. You can see walls down, doors off the hinges, other items in the roads cracked. They say that there's damage to homes, businesses, roadways, and that people should be on alert because there could be aftershocks. Now, there has been a lot of swarming in this area. We'll go over to the earthquake map now. You can see this area northwest of Sacramento. This is Humboldt County getting hit with this strong quake, and this is just south of Eureka. This is the area I'm always talking about that is connected to the Juan de Fuca plate that's right off the coastline that we've been watching. And here we've got a lot of swarming going on.
Looks like it's being targeted. Okay. Do earthquakes just happen? Well, they do when you know how to make them happen.
So, no doubt there's been aftershocks. I'm not sure how many are being felt, but these are anywhere from the 2 to 3 magnitude range following the 6.4 quake. It looks like there was just one, but sometimes they register as two close to one another on the earthquake map. But that is the situation as of right now.
That could be anything from, well, Leonardo DiCaprio, which I'm just using him, has an underground bunker over there, and we blew that shit up, and set off the Richter, right?
Again, they told people to be prepared for more aftershocks. And we've been watching this area for some time because we know that California is overdue to come unzipped all the way through up here. Whether it's the San Andreas, the Cascadia fault lines that run all the way up through the west coast here, we're watching them.
Yeah, but that's nowhere in the scripture. But that fire is, though, right? Them nukes and that fire is in the scripture.
If you guys got any information on this, let me know in the chat below. If you got any images or anything like that, let me know. Dapu7 at Yahoo.
Okay, so good enough. All right, so hey, all right, so there was a couple of earthquakes. So what? Right? Well, we'll come back to this. Let me see. All right, this is your boy Paul and Adrian, but I saw this. Let me go to this. This is 2 days ago. Salakia. Oh, here we go. On August 24th, what? Fourth largest state. Earthquake just hit Texas. Salakia. Wrong thing. Here we go.
So an earthquake has been reported inside of Texas, and people are feeling it for dozens of miles inside of Texas. This is something that I wasn't sure that Texas typically had earthquakes, but this is actually the fourth largest earthquake that they've had on record. Okay, so
Hold on now. What about the earthquake machine? Is there an underground bunker there that somebody, is setting off? Hey, you got to understand this too. World War III is in effect. You got you got weapons depots and things are being attacked in Russia right now. Okay, you could easily say, it was an earthquake. Hey, what kind of weapons do they have? Are we at war? What's going on? There is an earthquake machine, right? And Texas seems to be ground zero for something because they sure did attack it about 2 years ago, 22 months ago, when they shut the power grid down and froze a bunch of people up. Nobody can deny that. Okay? And right now, they're doing it again. All right? They're doing something over here. Not quite sure, and it'll come out.
something that is increasing in activity. There's actually been a frequency of earthquakes in Texas recently, and we're going to talk about that and get into this and what actually is going on. There's actually been a lot of geological activity on the west coast as well, in California and Mexico. We'll get into all that.
This is 2 days before, okay? And I'm going to end that right there. But look, this is 2 days ago. So this would be, what, Sunday? And the Humboldt situation happened on Monday. Okay, so right after he said that, then Humboldt. Okay. So, da, 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 da. Just scanning this real quick. All right. So, look at this. Earthquakes in diverse places, yeah? Earthquakes in dumb diverses. All right, now let's go back here. I talk so loud.
Hello, everybody. This is Paul from Off Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. This is December the 19th, 2022, and we're going to do another small update here, but I want to show you this interactive map. This is Fentusky.
You don't know how to read either. Okay, so this is Paul and Adrian, Off Grid Desert Farming. 13 hours ago. Breaking news, extreme weather control update. Record low temps on the way. Where? They're going to send that thing right down in here, just like they did 2 years ago. It's going to hit a little bit over here in Maggot Country, Bunch of maggots over here. Negroes over here. Negroes and maggots. Okay. What this is saying is in the white, it's 40 below. Negative 40. This is 10 below. 10 and 20. Okay. Now this is what you see here is the 19th, which is yesterday. Then they're gonna graduate and go into Tuesday. They're gonna go into Wednesday. And they're gonna see this big old cold front move down. Kind of like it did 2 years ago and all the people died in Houston or whatever. Remember that? Is this an attack? All I got to do is move this thing down in here like they do, this cold front, then hit that switch, that grid. Blame it on the grid. Oh, it went down. Bunch of people died. Okay. Hey, and Babylon the Great is not the only one with a harp machine. Okay. So what are we watching here? So I'm not going to play all of this. I'm going to just move. We'll watch this go from 19 to 20. We'll see where it's at. So here's where it is now. It's just coming into Babylon, right? Right here. This is the Babylonian line right here. Okay. It's Washington State. Okay. So let's move this and we'll go to 20. I can't even see it. See that thing coming down? Let me see. Not at 20. He hasn't moved it. There. Okay, now we're at 20. It's coming down even more. Right, it's reaching down into Oregon right there. Let me see. Okay, now try to get it to move to 21. There we go. See this thing coming down? Where is it going? Going right here. And boom. Look at this. This 40 below. All up in here. And on the 23rd, which is Friday. Let's see. Right here. 23. Now it's swooping around. Okay, and the point is, okay, weather control. What was Katrina about? Okay, what was a hurricane? What was it? Hurricane Katrina. And they steered that thing. They kept it right there. What did they do? They jacked a lot of people up. A lot of people died. It was a dry run, right? Wasn't really dry, but it was a run. Let's get the 24th here. And it's moving back to the east. So hey y'all. All right, and the point is this. All right, let's go back. Look at that again. There's your earthquakes in diverse places. All right. Let's get some other. And ultimately, the Most High is about to jack a lot of people up because we're in the time of great judgment. We're just going to get a couple of precepts on the way out. Isaiah 29. Salakia. Is there an Isaiah 29? Salakia. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Okay? See that? So Isaiah 28 and 2. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which, as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. Isaiah 30 and 30. And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lightning down of his arm, with the indignation of his anger, with the flame of devouring fire, with scattering and tempests and hailstones. Okay. This is Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Now, well, that's the Lord doing that. Is it? Well, how does the Lord work? How does the Lord speak to you? Through his prophets, right? Through a man. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from Esau, the wicked, which is thy sword. So if the Most High have his way in the whirlwind, and he got Esau doing it, gave him a harp machine. All right? So with that, we'll end it right there. We hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and few sisters, shalom.